Hi, my beautiful angels, my Tauruses. Let me get. Let me see what my Tauruses need to hear today. Something about a daddy. Lying, having nightmares, vulnerable, evil eyes. Let me see. This shit made me have to scratch and itch my motherfucking head. Waste of time, addiction. One of my Tauruses, daddy's addicted. Have some addiction, addicting ways. Somebody, y'all was dealing with an addicted daddy. Your daddy was addicted to something, but you are protected, divinely protected. But what was he addicted to? What was my Taurus was addicted to? Oh, your daddy was. I don't want to see. This is I'm scratching my head because I don't like to take it down. But your daddy threw some evil spells your way. Your daddy threw some evil spells your way. He played the monster on your under your bed, like in the movies. He played that in your life with his juju spells. What? He wanted you to be crazy and broke. He didn't want you to have no type of support, especially mentally, like emotionally speaking. No type of support. But you getting recognition. Whatever it is that will send your way, you pulled through. You fought through. You did what it is that you had to do. Point blank, period. But all this juju evil spells that was going on. Oh, a whole lot of mean shit. A whole lot of gossip about you. What did you do? What did you do? But you know, at the end of the day, some of us, evil things, lonely. Was this out of loneliness? Evidence, a spiritual connection. He tried to have a spiritual connection with you, but he did it in an observed way. These were just straight lies, creating illusions. It went out of control. Whatever the situation is, it went out of control. And it drew your energy, like your spiritual energy. Like mind games and heartbreaks. Let me see what was going on. This is just making my head just hurt. You know, like some of us parents don't have heart to raise children. Because some of us think that, you know, I hear like a dictator. So your daddy was a dictator. And some of us don't have the heart to raise children because there are two things in this world that is the hardest thing, that is literally the poison that is in this world, is kids and marriage. Because money will always come. Some things that it's so easy to us, we make it seem like it's so hard. Like we feel like money is something that we have to calculate, algebra together. Whatever you need in life is given to you. It's when you try to overthink about it and use your mind, which is equal to doubt. I call it the devil because your mind will make you overthink and overanalyze shit that you don't even need to add up. You can start adding fucking potatoes and yams together and eat that shit when that shit don't go together. You need potato and soup. But because your mind is on hungry mode, you activating the devil for you to think for you, and then you go get the potato and the yams and you eat that shit. That shit would choke you. So, like I was saying, the devil, your daddy was not being human to you. The way he treated you was not being human. Some of us don't know how to raise children, and not to save money. Because even if as a parent you die today and you say you are rich and all your riches get destroyed, your kid will still grow. Your kid will still be able to go and make the money that they're gonna make. That your kid will still be able to live with or without you. You are just a human shield for them to work. There's something that's called spirit, which is bigger. Your child's spirit is bigger than you being a parent to them. So at the end of the day, some of us can't don't have the heart to raise children. We feel as if the children cannot fail. We feel as if children can't have their own life. You trying to block your child's life is like you trying to block your child's spirit. That shit don't make no type of sense. And I feel like that's what your dad tried to do to you. And he did that. He was. I see a lion without a leash. Spiritual energy. He tried to attack your energy, your spirit, something. Um, Something about lonely. Maybe your dad have fear of lonely, because you know people react. Like some people react. I keep the word absurd keep coming in my mind. I don't even use that word. I don't even use that in my everyday vocabulary. But you know, people overdo things off of like the smallest thing, like a little bit like you are in a relationship with somebody and you leave because that person fears being lonely, they commit murder. And we ask like what was the reason? Like what happened for you to act like that? And we feel like, oh, the devil attacked me. No. You had a fear of something. Like you hate being lonely to that point. You fear literally being lonely. And that's what your daddy had. He feared being lonely. Not having you, not having you close made him lonely sometimes. But boy, whatever he did, he did not have a reason to treat you that way. Somebody had a sick, absurd fantasy about you. Maybe this was his way of thinking. Maybe he wanted you to be a lawyer, a doctor, a big intellectual type of person. But you passed whatever was thrown at you. You passed it with flying cover. You were overly confident about yourself. Overly confident. Your daddy don't like that. Because your daddy is an authority figure. He wanted to go. He likes control. I see a brother in a situation. Maybe he didn't just try to do that either. Illusion. Spiritual love. At the beginning of this message, I think I said some of us are not ready, or some of us can't raise children because not because of financial stability, but because of the way we are set up. The definition that we have as what a parent should be is messed up. Because if you are messed up within yourself, how are you able to raise another? If your spirit, because we are not growing just physically, we are also growing spiritually. If you don't help me add knowledge to my spirit, you are killing me. You are killing me. My daddy made y'all relationship really dark. really dark. But you were just that unbalanced. I said unbalanced, unbothered, uninterested. And he just found out that it was a waste of time. I almost tripped on my word. You are divinely guided. I said at the beginning that you are divinely guided, divinely protected. The bottom of my deck. You are spiritual. He tried to do a spiritual work on you, but you are already spiritually involved in your life. Now you woke. However that resonates with you, because people got different definition of what woke is. So you're supposed to take the reading and see how it fits, how the shoe fits. If the shoe don't fit, you leave it alone. You leave it alone. He did spell work. Maybe also if you have children, he also tried to do maybe spell work on your children. So this was a hurtful situation. This was a spiritual struggle. But you are just traveling. I see traveling. He tried to cause you to continue. This was a generational curse. So what he did, his dad did to him. His dad did that to his dad did that to him. Your daddy's granddaddy did it to your daddy. Wait, hold on. Let me see how it go. Your granddaddy did that to your father's dad, and your father's dad did that to him, and then that's how he was trying. That's what we call it generational bondage, a generational curse. Whatever it done to you, you do it to you pass it on to the next. And when you break a generational curse, is when you see what's been going on down the generational line, and you stand there and you forbid it for it to go down to your children. Now you change the path, and they don't understand why would you change the generational, like they for them in their mind. Go watch my last videos and let it like put it together. And I feel like this I'm just continuing this reading at this time because it's all lining up. It's all lining up. In their mind they did it out of love because they feel this is that sick love. When parents don't understand how to nourish and feed their children, they kill them. In their mind, they're thinking they're showing love. They're raising your kids. You're not raising kids. You're killing kids. And we walking around here dead already, thinking we're living. We're not living, cause you don't kill me since I was in diapers. He wants you to walk around like everything is fine. Something with Alzheimer's. The definition of what this sickness is. Take it how it resonates in your story. You need to find a detachment, or you detached already, following your destiny. Transformation. Somebody's bitter, causing all these mental blocks. Why wouldn't I be bitter? Why wouldn't I be bitter? Why wouldn't I be bitter? Demon. You little demon. Like I pick my peace before anything. Let me take a big. Let me get a big card. The potential for greatness lives within you. Begin the human experience. Oh, and the not being a human being came. That card came out for your reading. So your daddy was just being like a big old monster to you. And he was not acting like a dad. He was not acting like a human being. And now you are finally starting your human experience, how it's supposed to go. And they don't like that. You don't like that. They don't like that. And you have children involved in this situation. So you are now teaching the new generation, the upcoming generation, the human experience. If you don't turn your life into a story, you become a part of someone else's story. Like you said, nope. That's your story. That's how you decided to raise me. That's how you decided to live your life. But I am no longer underneath your leash, like I said earlier. we just don't grow in body, we also grow in spirit. So if you're not adding on to my knowledge, what is your purpose in my life? And if your daddy was to die or your mommy was to die, the kid will still grow up and do what it is that it's meant to do, because what is in within me is stronger and more and holds more power than you and mommy combined. And you realize that the truth at a young age, and they're like, where are you coming from? So that's kind of what is going on in your life right now. My beautiful angels, my Taurus, that's the end of this reading. So I need to get up out this energy. Like I always say, time will come for us to meet again. It's melliieee, aka Melly. Thank you for watching my readings. Bye, y'all.